Hey guys, this is not the video I actually intended to post today. I was going to start the 10 boat search today. I'll get that up either later this week or early next week. Reason being twofold. First off, I want to share with you guys something that I have heard actually from a buddy that we're seeing a little bit of problems with some Mercury motors, actually a specific set of Mercury motors, that something has been fixed that if you have a motor that's a little bit older, it's a real simple fix, real simple something to check that may cost you a day on the water and a trip to the dealer if you don't check this. So all you need is a 13 millimeters socket to check this, and we'll show you what that's all about right here in just a second. And by the way, the funny part of this is when I asked Ryan at Ross, did he know about this? He said, yeah, I've heard a little bit about it. Now, Amos, who runs the service department, was very aware that this had been an issue. But Ryan was sort of kind of aware until the very next day after we shot this video when his motor did this and went into limp mode. So that's one. Totally unrelated, but something I want to just mention as a shout out to my friends. My buddy Scott Dean and Brady Winans, both friends, good friends of mine, were in a pretty bad boat accident this weekend on Cedar Creek. Don't really know exactly what happened. I know fog was involved. Doesn't really matter what happened. I just I want them to know that I'm thinking about them. That if you go to the fishing forum, everybody's thinking about them. We all want them both to get better and to be back to fishing normally in the very, very near future. So my thoughts and prayers are with Scott and Brady and their families, and guys, just say a little prayer for them. So let's jump right into this little issue with the Mercury. I feel like this is more timely for you guys as something you can get looked at before you get on the water again, and we'll get the metal boat search started here in the next few days as well. So here we go, guys.
Hi guys, so this is something that actually Clayton Boulware here at Rayburn told me about, and Amos is going to show us what's going on. So there's been a couple of guys who've had an issue with what they thought was their trim, but the motor, let's just talk about what it is, and there's two styles of these. So Amos is going to walk us through this.
All right, what you have is there's a pin right here where your trim shaft comes up, connects to behind this trim sensor. Now, when a boat, you have a bolt under here that keeps your pin in place. And this bolt, if it ever works out and falls out, your pin will come disoriented in that hole, and it'll cause your engine to go into limp mode and not run very fast because it's not oriented correctly, and your engine thinks it's not trimmed in the right spot, so it shuts you down.
So point to that again. I'm going to try to get a camera on it.
All right, your bolt is right here. You can see it right here screwed into this pin. And if you notice that thing's coming out, I would recommend going ahead and taking it out, making sure your pin is oriented correctly, put on some fresh Locktite, and then put the bolt back in, and that should keep your boat in place.
So job one is grab a 13/16 wrench and
13 millimeters.
13 millimeters.
13 millimeters.
And
yes.
Just put a turn on it.
Yes, it.
And if it's loose, should you pull it out?
I would pull it out and go ahead and put some more Loctite on it and put it back in.
So you said, how do you know that is in the right position when you take it out?
Your pin itself has a little divot in the pin where that bolt will fit, and if you look on this one, you can see where it's oriented properly, and that bolt is actually sitting in a divot inside that pin.
Okay.
Keeps the pin from rotating in the sleeve, and so when that bolt comes out, it causes the pin to rotate out of position. It causes your engine to go into limp mode.
Now there's a chance a guy's going to lift his motor up and it's going to look different than that. Talk about that.
It could. You've got two different kinds of pins. One is an actual drive-in style that you just make a hammer and just pound it in. Those really aren't used anymore.
That was the early ones.
That was the early pins. And so now they're going to the new style with a bolt in it. Actually makes it easier to pull the pin and whatnot if you had to do any maintenance on it. So that's the reason why they're going to that.
On the old style, how do you tighten it in place?
The old style, you do not. If it's coming out, all you can do is take a hammer and try to beat it back in place.
Okay.
They're a drive-in style, rivet style pin. So when you put it in, it's more or less there.
But you said you've really never had a problem with one of those.
I've never had an issue with one of those. It's only the ones that's got the bolts in them.
All right, so guys, now I have not confirmed this for Mercury. I don't know if it's true or not, but what I heard, again, third hand, was the very first motors when they went to this new style, they weren't putting Loctite on them. I don't know if that's the case or not, but you might just check it, just a simple fix, because if it comes loose, it completely fools the motor.
That's correct. That pin will start rotating out of position and cause your engine to go into limp mode because it doesn't know where it's at in its trim.
Yep.
So if it may think it's all the way up and you're all the way down, and so that's what it does. It throws everything out of kilter.
So not that Amos doesn't want to see you, but this might save you a fishing trip.
That's true.
And a drive over here to get your service done.
That's true.
On. So, all right. Perfect, man. I appreciate it.
Very good.
All right. Hey, guys, I'm going to try to piece this together between road noise here. I stopped by Ross to pick up a metal boat to review tomorrow, and they got a brand new Jaguar that's just in, that's actually, believe it or not, a stock boat. They've got a boat that's not sold come in. But Hank's sitting up in it. We wanted to show you two things. So this one has the new buckles, the new latches in it, but it's also got new rod buckles I'd never seen before. I guess it's something Rick was working on. So Hank, show us what we got.
So 2022 Jaguar. This boat is a good bit over 21 foot. Everybody calls it a 22 foot boat, but there is a kind of a stigma around that. But basically what you're looking at is the brand new, all of the brand new updates for 2022 that Bass Cat has to offer. This is your big water boat. You're gonna see everything from your reflex flooring in the bottom of it, your updated plates, your automatic drain plug, Teleflex trim. I mean, this has everything that you would want as a tournament angler, plus the brand new slam latches. I mean, these latches that we've sold one boat with them, and we've had some great responses back on them, and we absolutely love them.
So the cool thing, show people how they work.
Yeah, so basically I'll show you on this box and maybe that box to get the best view. So basically all you got to do, press the button, grab the latch, and it's coming right up. This is kind of a different tackle storage layout in the Jaguar, but you can see up here, basically it's just a locking system where once it catches on this little knob right here, it's going to close up, and it's basically like a double latching system, kind of like your car door. You know how you can close it and it'll have one click, and re-close it and it'll have two clicks? That's basically what you're looking at this system. You can close it down, bring it down, and it'll click once, and you can click it again, and it'll really seal 100%.
So what I liked about it was, as Rick talked about at the dealer meeting, pop it open again.
Yep.
The entire lock mechanism on top and on bottom are outside the box. Yep. So you got no water, and I don't care, it doesn't matter who makes it, you got water leakage through your lock. Well, now water leakage through your lock doesn't go in your box, so it's going to make your boxes drier than any latch system ever has before.
That's the biggest advantage to this new system that Bass Cat designed, and what Rick has been saying, been working on for 20 years, is the fact that it's outside of your actual well and out of your boxes. And so no matter what, just like Ken said, no matter what proprietary lock system your boat brand uses, you're gonna get water in there. But with these slam latches being outside of your boxes, meaning there's no latch grabbing up underneath, all of the water that will come through these latches, I mean, it's bound and determined to happen no matter what boat brand you have, no matter how quality the latch is, water will seep through because it's just an open area. Having these latches outside of your wells right here allows you to keep the water out. I mean, it runs right out, runs into the bottom of your boat, and that's exactly what you want. You don't want it in your boxes, and with it having this design, the way that Rick and Bass Cat designed it, it's phenomenal.
Pretty cool. Show us the front rod buckles.
Moving up front, we took a look at the slam latches. There are some big updates. Another big thing is the 28-ounce carpet throughout the entire boat, minus the bottom of the boat, which everybody knows has the new reflex flooring in it. 28-ounce carpet throughout the entire boat. To my knowledge, that is the highest and most dense carpet in the industry right now being sold on a bass boat. You can truly tell the difference when you touch this carpet versus any other brand of competitor carpet. It is just truly really nice quality stuff. But moving up front, the Lynx, the Jaguar, and the Caracal offered you know, rod straps or rod buckles, you know, your conventional, what you find on a lot of boats. This year, we didn't even know this was happening. I don't think anybody really heard about it, but Bass Cat came out with their own proprietary system for a rod strap and a rod buckle. And simply all you got to do is pull up on the top of it right here, comes right down, and then when you come back around, all you got to do, kind of at an awkward angle, and it's strapped.
Do that again.
So pull up on the strap,
Yep.
and it's in, and then come right back down.
So
and
you
it's
just
in.
put it past it and
Exactly.
pull it in.
Yeah, and I'll kind of do it in slow-mo, but you can see this strap right here just pulls up on it and disengages it, but you can see these teeth. Pull it out.
That is slick.
Right back in.
Lift it up a little bit. Oh yes, you can get plenty under it.
Absolutely. Yeah. No.
Rick Pierce, you're a tinkerer, but I like some of the stuff you do. I like all the stuff that I've seen you do. That's pretty cool. Hey Hank, you've got a couple of used boats inside, used glass boats. You want to show them to us?
Absolutely.
Let's go check them
take a
out.
look.